Are you a woman over 45 who wants to start working out? You want to start eating better, but you don't even know where to begin? Here's the problem. You don't want an extreme diet, you don't want some crazy workout, and you don't have any extra money to hire a personal trainer. What if I told you you could use a free tool like ChatGPT so that you could create a beginner-friendly workout and a meal plan that's customized just for you? I'm going to show you what I did step by step, and it's really easy. Something before we get started, as a reminder, ChatGPT is a tool. It's not a doctor, and it's not a replacement for any sort of medical advice. If you have any sort of medical conditions, it's really important that you consult with your medical practitioner. So whether that's a physician, a nurse practitioner, whoever is that primary person on your medical team, you need to talk to them about starting any sort of new program. One of the biggest reasons that women over 45 don't start a workout program is they don't even know where to start. Let's face it, we make enough decisions in a day. We don't want one more thing added onto our plate. I finally decided I needed to do this for myself. I've been going to the gym for probably about a year and a half, and I just did kind of whatever. Depending on what my friends were doing, I just kind of tagged along with their program, but I didn't have a specific program just for me. I honestly like going to the gym for the social part. I always go on my lunch when I'm at work. So I figured it was about time that I made my own program. The reason I picked ChatGPT is because it was a free tool to use. Now, just to clarify, this video is not sponsored. I just like using ChatGPT. I use it for all sorts of other things in my life, whether I'm looking at restaurant reviews or traveling somewhere. I use it for lots of different things. So I was like, why not try it for this? Now, something to mention, you don't have to sign up to get an account with ChatGPT, but if you want to log in and create an account, it does save your history. But if you don't create an account, it doesn't save your history. That would definitely be something to consider in the future. If you do like the program that was recommended to you, then later on you can make adjustments to it. But just remember, if you are only going to just log on and not make an account, you do need to copy and paste that either into a Word document or something else. And then say in a month from now, if you're doing a 4-week program, you would just copy that information and then put it into the ChatGPT for the future. For instance, if ChatGPT gave you a 4-week program now, you need to copy that, put it in a Word document, and then in 4 weeks from now, you could then copy that back into your ChatGPT and say, okay, this is what I've used for the last 4 weeks. Please modify this, give me other suggestions, that sort of thing. But if you actually made an account, it's gonna save your history, so you wouldn't have to do that. You would just go to the last bullet and say, okay, I've done this for 4 weeks, now I need to add on to that. So to get started, let me show you the exact prompt. Once you open up ChatGPT, what you can do is you can say, create a beginner 3-day strength training program for a 50-year-old woman who hasn't exercised in years. Focus on low impact, joint friendly exercises that can be done at home with no equipment. Include sets, reps, and rest time. So this could be an example of something you could use. If you were truly starting from the very, very beginning, then this could be something to start with. So let's see what they give us. So here it says, here's a safe, simple, joint friendly 3-day beginner strength program designed specifically for a woman around 50 who's getting back into exercise after a long break. This focuses on building strength, improving mobility, and protecting joints. There's no equipment needed. So it's saying that you can do this on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each workout takes about 20 to 30 minutes. So something with this, like I like the way that it's breaking it down. So it's like day 1, they're gonna work on lower body and core. It's gentle strength. You're gonna march, you're gonna do arm circles, gentle side to side, light stretching. It's saying chair squats, wall sit, glute bridges, standing calf raises, seated knee lifts. So it just gives you a cool down, and it'll go through a 3-day program. And that's something that you can start with. Every day is just a little bit different. And then it's telling you what some of the weekly tips are for success. And then it gives you a bonus section. You do want to make sure that you personalize this. You do want to put in there your age, your experience level, if you need it to be, say for instance, low impact, if you don't have equipment. Just remember that when you're starting. Here's a different prompt just to change it up a little bit. So you could say something like, I recently joined a gym. Please give me a beginner-friendly workout that I can do 3 days a week on my lunch hour. The program should be 30 minutes. So let's see what this gives us. This has given us a 30-minute gym plan, 3 days a week. So it's got a 5-minute warm-up, strength training for 20 minutes, and then a 5-minute cool down. So with this one, it's going to use machines. So we're on a treadmill at first, doing leg presses, seated chest press machine, row machine, leg curls, standing cable, and then a cool down again. So then there's day 2, go through all the exercises that it gives you. Day 3, and then it makes suggestions about how heavy you could go, what your schedule could be, looking at progress, key tips, that sort of thing. So, I mean, there's some really good ideas, and it at least gets you started. Now, if for instance, you might need this plan modified, maybe one of those exercises, it's not going to work for you, you could even do something like modify this plan for someone with mild knee pain. And this could be related to, say, an old injury, arthritis, something like that. So we've put that in here, and what's it going to come up with? It says, great question. This is how you train smart. You want to like reduce the joint stress, strengthen your muscles, that sort of thing. So what it's going to give you is it tells you things that you can do that's going to make it easier on your knees. So then it goes through your program again, and then it's going to specify knee-friendly machines. It's just giving you some examples. So the more information that you can put into this about yourself to personalize it, the better that it's going to be, and the better it's going to be on your body. And sometimes you're not going to know that until you've actually done it once. Like maybe you try to do some of this, say for instance, on day 2, you try the elliptical and you're like, gosh, that's really hurting my knee. Then at least you can go and you can then modify your program again, because you know that this is just not working for you. It doesn't feel good. So that's what I mean. You need to be in control of this. And then if it's not working, go back to this and ask for new suggestions. You really want to just keep altering this plan until it fits your particular life and your ability. That's really it. Now, something that's a really good idea, and I haven't done this, so I need to start doing this, is you need to track your progress. And you need to do this for a couple of reasons, because when you actually know how much weight you're lifting or how many minutes, say you're walking on a treadmill, and you're tracking your progress, it helps you because you see how you're improving, and then you're not guessing every week like, how much weight did I lift last week? Or do I need to maybe go up a little bit in weight? So it's really important to track your progress. Now, if you're around my age, you might like a book, and I will put a link in the description to a book that you might like, and you can grab it on my Amazon storefront if it's something that you're interested in. You could always just track it in the notes section of your phone too, so you do have a couple of options. Now that we've got that workout part done, let's get on to the meal plan. Here's an example of a simple prompt that you could use. Create a 5-day balanced meal plan for a woman over 45 who wants steady energy and healthy weight loss. Include simple meals that are high in protein and fiber, and provide a basic grocery list. So let's see what this gives us. So it's come back and it says, here's a simple 5-day plan. It's got on here that it's focusing on protein, fiber, and whole foods. And everything's easy, realistic, and family friendly, which is really important for a lot of women. Day 1, they've got Greek yogurt, which is high in protein, and berries and chia seeds, which you've got lots of fiber in there. Just a little tip, raspberries are super high in fiber. For lunch, you've got a chicken salad. It gives you different options there. And for dinner, you've got lean ground turkey, sweet potatoes, broccoli, an apple, and some almonds for a snack. Then day 2 is something like oatmeal, again with flaxseed, blueberries. It's got your fiber in there. And I mean, these are all really realistic things. An egg salad wrap, grilled chicken and quinoa for dinner. I often will make quinoa. You can make it and it keeps in the fridge for a few days, so that's great. Day 3, you've got a smoothie with protein powder. Again, oh, there you go. There's the leftover chicken with the quinoa, so you can do that. A beef stir fry for dinner. And then day 4 would be eggs. Again, you've got something fairly simple, tuna, baked chicken thighs, Greek yogurt. So anyway, there is just something very simple. Then it gives you the grocery list of exactly what you need to make all of these meals. That's just so much easier for you. Then you could just print this off and go to the grocery store, make sure that you've got everything. It's giving you rationale for why you want this. It's flexible. It is just real life. Now, for me personally, when I'm reading this, I don't like seafood at all or fish. Once it's given me that, I'm going to say, please give me an alternate menu that does not include seafood or fish. I'm fine with a Mediterranean style diet, or maybe for you, maybe you want something that's more vegetarian or vegan or something like that. You just need to be really specific if the menu doesn't appeal to you. Just ask for a substitution, ask for different options. It needs to fit your lifestyle and your family so that everybody's going to eat this. Okay, so it comes back to me and it's like, yeah, no problem. Basically, here's some different options. This is now giving me more of that Mediterranean style, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's got the chicken in here. Again, it's got oatmeal, chia seeds, flaxseed. All of those things are really good. I like them all. I'm a super picky eater, so when I'm looking at day 2, I don't like lentils. So I would ask for a substitution on that particular day. But the turkey meatballs, I'd be fine with that. Chickpeas, I'm great with. I would make some sort of a salad with that, especially when it says chickpea salad. You could do something that day even with chickpeas, quinoa, something. Like, just use your imagination a little bit if you need to, or ask for substitutions. But this is a lot better for me because I don't like seafood, but I'm fine with all these other things. So again, you have to just make it to fit your lifestyle and your particular likes and dislikes. You do give this a try. It's really important that you listen to your body. If you have any sort of medical conditions like diabetes, heart disease, anything like that, you need to talk to your family doctor or your medical practitioner before you start this program. AI will give you an overall starting point, but you are ultimately in control. For women over 45, the hardest part isn't ability. It really is confidence and even knowing where to start. Just remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need any sort of extreme program. You just need a starting point. If this was helpful today, make sure you comment below plan and I'll send you the exact prompts that I used. Honestly, you deserve something that's going to make this entire process easier for you and not more complicated. Because you've made it this far in the video, YouTube also thinks that you might like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.